And something that I don't think that we have a clear definition on is genocide. And this is, obviously the word was created post-Holocaust. And so I would just like to get from you, because we are running out of time.
I'm not trying to, I don't use the word.
You don't use the word genocide?
Nope.
So you wouldn't describe the Holocaust as a genocide?
I would describe it in other ways. It's just not the language I use. So for me to say that this is a definition would be arrogant and inappropriate, because
but what percentage of a certain group of people have to die that would constitute a genocide? Because I think that's part of it. It's a back forth where it's like, listen, if we can just say X amount of people, percentage of people dying of the same ethnic group.
Candace, you don't, I'm telling you point blank, you're asking me to define a term that I don't go around utilizing.
You remember in this interview, he was talking about all of their scholars, like the definition is because of this.
Right.
Now, I was reading his book. Watch this. Watch this.
The Jews have instigated and promoted the Genocide Treaty, the Genocide Convention, genocide laws, and even have invented...
Wait, and even have what?
Even have invented the very word and meaning of genocide.
Wait a second. But this dude, he say, he don't know, I don't know that's your word.
Right.
You understand? Just to show you, these are demons right here. Now watch this. I want to go to a article. It's why is Israel targeting Al Jazeera? All right. Remember, Al Jazeera is the one that had the secret investigative reporters investigate AIPAC. All right, to show all of the evil that Amalek was doing. All right, and Esau was, well, they all damn Esau. All right, showed up what they was doing. So now, check this out. You got the Israelis, they're trying to end Al Jazeera. Let's find out why. Watch this.
Why is Israel targeting Al Jazeera?
Watch this.
Benjamin Netanyahu says network will no longer broadcast from Israel because it threatens national security.
Hey, find me that book, my book. You know what I want, the International Jew. We bring it out last week again. Find me that one. So read it again for me.
Benjamin Netanyahu says network will no longer broadcast from Israel because it threatens national security.
Read.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has promised to take Al Jazeera off air in Israel.
Wait a second. How come Burkina Faso can't do that? Right. How come Ghana can't do that?
Right.
How come Malawi can't do that?
Nope.
Because they don't have the power to do so.
That's right.
But as soon as Amalek says so, it's like, nah, y'all are, Al Jazeera is a huge news network and newspaper report and all of that. So they just said, we don't want you here reporting on anything in Israel again.
This is ridiculous.
At the snap of a finger, they can do that. They can do that. Job 9:24.
Bring it out.
Job 9:24. Let me know when y'all find that. You have it? Okay. Let's read this and then pull this up.
The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24.
Come on.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Come on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not, where and who is he? Who is it if it ain't the white man?
Bring it up.
Right. All right, pull that up for us. Let's read this real quick.
Henry Ford, the international Jew.
Come on. This was back in 1920. Next page. All right, read the highlighted portion for me.
Jews are the largest and most numerous landlords of residence property in the country. They are supreme in the theatrical world. They absolutely control the circulation of publications throughout the country. Favorable publicity, creating and distributing it themselves.
You see that? They distribute it themselves, so they control everything. Wow. All right, so now let's go back to that article, please. Watch this.
Why is Israel targeting Al Jazeera? Benjamin Netanyahu says network will no longer broadcast from Israel because it threatens...
Now pick up where you left off.
Oh, yes, sir. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has promised to take Al Jazeera off air in Israel, calling it a terror channel. He accused the network of harming national security and actively participating in the October 7th Hamas-led attack on Israel.
That's all they have to do. That's a false flag operation. You accuse them, and that's the reason for ending them or canceling them. Read on.
Al Jazeera says the accusations are slanderous and jeopardize the rights and safety of its workers worldwide. Media freedom groups are alarmed and warn Israel is trying to censor coverage of the war.
That's why they don't want Al Jazeera there. Right. Because it exposes them for who they are.
Right, that's right.
I hope y'all understand. I hope y'all can see that thing. Go to Who is Esau Edom, all right? Let's go to Esau Edom. Give me page 23.
Who is Esau Edom by Charles A. Wiseman. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, surely in the...
Wait, why is it so... Could you zoom out? All right, thank you. Now, let's go to the highlighted portion.
Yes, sir. Who is it that tries to conceal their identity as Edom? The one hated by God.
Right. So why do you think they don't want Al Jazeera to be there? Because they're trying to conceal who they are. They don't want people to see them for the evil people that they are. Right. Okay, let's go back to it. Read it again.
Who is it that tries to conceal their identity as Edom? The one hated by God, by claiming to be Israel.
By claiming to be Israel. Come on.
The one loved by God.
The one loved by God. So there's role reversal here. Come on.
Only one group of people reacts as though God has hatred for them. That is the Jews.
Come on.
Why do you suppose the Jews form organizations such as the Anti-Defamation League to monitor and combat hate and to identify hate groups? Would not Esau want to do this? Why is it that it is predominantly Jews who promote the anti-hate laws and other hate crime legislation?
Right. Remember what they just called Al Jazeera? They called them a terror. Right. A terror. What they said something else about terror. Terror channel. That's what they say. Terror channel. So that's what they always do. They sort of say, oh, they're hating us. No, they're just revealing the truth to the rest of the world.
That's right.
Okay. Drop that. Give me page 24. All right. Page 24. All right, read that for us.
The Edomite Jews of today are the main ones who are concerned about hate. And with good reason. They are desperately trying to suppress all hate, even any acts of words that could be constructed as causing mental anguish.
Mental anguish. Oh, gosh. Oh, you're making me feel mentally emotional. Right. and they'll lock you up for that stuff.
Right.
All right, let's go back to it.
In response to their role as being the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever.
Come on.
The Jews have made the concept of hate a taboo. The Jew Elie Wiesel stated on public television that even hate of hate is dangerous.
Do you hear the ridiculousn's?
Wow. What?
Even hate, if you hate is dangerous. This is crazy. Right. Those are those mind games on you. Those are those mind tricks. All right, go back. Hey, you remember that? And we're going to go to the interview with Candace Owens with Rabbi Barclay.
I remember,
she asked an easy question. He just starts talking. That's what they do to mess with your mind, man.
Right.
All right, go back to it.
Even hate of hate is dangerous. This is an example of how paranoid the Edomite Jews are regarding God's hatred of them and the lengths they will go to eliminate from the minds of God's people any aspect of the idea of hate.
Any aspect of the idea of hate. Now go to that interview real quick with Candace and this guy, Clown. Right. All right. Just to show you that what we read in that books, it's true. This is what they do. Play this.
This is crazy. Rabbi Barclay attacks me for things I never said.
Play it.
But I don't support Israel or Bibi Netanyahu. You say that person can be anti-Semitic.
You just did two different things and was very. You just did two different things that were totally unrelated, Candace.
Okay.
You said the Jews that do not support Israel.
Yes.
And you said Jews that do not support Bibi Netanyahu.
I'm just saying that because he's the current prime minister. So I'm saying like if they say they don't support.
No. This is where you're missing.
Stop.
The point.
So instead of just answering her question, he can't, because if he does, it's going to reveal him for who he is.
Right.
So now he's going to use this Jedi mind trick of what we just read in the book. Watch this.
So I'm going to go under the following premise, okay? I'm going to go under the premise that you care about people. You and I don't know each other, but I'm going to go under that premise. I'm going to go under the premise that you have no desire to ever hurt anyone, okay? That's the premise I'm coming into this dialogue with. You have been devastatingly hurtful
Come on now,
and I think that
come on, man.
I'm going to go from that you don't understand what it means to the Jewish world.
Stop. There it is. That everything is hate against them. Everything is hate against them. Now play the clip, the same interview. This interview was, we went over it a few weeks ago. Get some good stuff out of here to show their characteristics, show who they truly are. Right. Go to the one where it talks about he's not familiar with that term. Because remember what's going on in Gaza, Palestine, right?
Right.
All right, with the genocide. All right, watch this. Just to show you their characteristics. Watch this.
Clear definition on is genocide. And this is, obviously the word was created post-Holocaust. And so I would just like to get from you, because we are running out of time.
I'm not trying to, I don't use the word.
You don't use the word genocide?
Nope.
So you wouldn't describe the Holocaust as a genocide?
I would describe it in other ways. It's just not the language I use. So for me to say that this is a definition would be arrogant and inappropriate, because
but what percentage of a certain group of people have to die that would constitute a genocide? Because I think that's part of it. It's a back forth where it's like, listen, if we can just say X amount of people, percentage of people dying of the same ethnic group.
Candace, you don't, I'm telling you point blank, you're asking me to define a term that I don't go around utilizing. I don't, you're saying, define this. And what I'm saying is, I don't use that term. I am asking you a very simple question, which you have avoided a yes or no on.
Now stop. Now, you remember in this interview, he was talking about all of their scholars, like the definition is because of this.
Right.
Now, I was reading his book. Watch this. Go to the same book. Give me page 115. The liar he is. Give me page 115. Could I see the whole thing, please?
Message.
All right. Give me the bottom half, please. All right, start at here, then we. Could you read that, please?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Here, then we have the extermination of an entire race or group of people, the Edomites.
Come on.
Today, this is often called genocide.
It's often called a genocide. Now, read, why is it that the Jew, read.
Why is it that the Jew is running around trying to get laws passed, internationally and nationally, to prevent any acts that could be construed as leading to or causing genocide?
Come on.
If your life was on the line, would you not be doing the same?
Watch this.
The Jews have instigated and promoted the Genocide Treaty, the Genocide Convention, genocide laws, and even have invented...
Wait, and even have what?
Even have invented the very word and meaning of genocide.
Wait a second. But this dude, he say, he don't know, I don't know the... That's your word.
Right.
You understand? Just to show you, these are demons right here.
That's the word.
Deuteronomy 33 and 29. Deuteronomy 33. I wish Candace knew that, so she could have used that right then and there.
Cut him up.
All right, Deuteronomy 33, 29. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and verse 29.
Come on.
Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord.
Come on.
The shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency.
Come on.
And thine enemies.
And thy what?
Enemies.
And our enemies, read.
Shall be found liars unto thee.
And thy enemies shall be found liars.
That's right.
All you got to do is read the Bible.
That's right.
These are not the chosen people. These are the people who the Lord has indignation toward forever.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, that thing is some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. All right. The Roman Empire. Let's go there real quick. Roman Empire. Remember, this is a Passover edition. All right, the end of Edom, all of them, not just America, all of them. The end of all of them. They all the same people.
Right.
They're all the same people. All right, Roman Empire, give me page 9 real quick. Yes, just read the highlighted portion.
Yes, sir.
Just whence came the Romans in that portion. Watch this.
Whence came the Romans? The Romans came from Esau.
Come on.
Who is Edom? And Italy is the Idumea. Rome, the Basra.
The Basra that we read about in Isaiah. Come on.
Of the Hebrew prophets.
Right, so it's telling you, go back to the page. It was written in 1820. Go back to the cover page. Yes. Zoom in. What was it written in? 1853. All right, so this ain't something that was just made. No.
Right.
All right, the scholars understand this. Scholars understand this. Give me modern Judaism. Give me that one. Give me page 231 real quick. All right, just the highlighted portion.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
First, that the descendants of Esau, the sworn enemies of the descendants of Jacob, even to the end of the world.
Even till now, right now, present day, brothers and sisters. Read that portion.
Subjugated Italy, founded Rome and the Roman Empire.
Right, we got two books saying the same exact thing.
Right.
Scroll down. I'm sorry, read the next one.
They hold the dominion over all Europe.
Uh-huh.
Esau detaining in captivity his brother Jacob.
That's us. They had us in slavery.
That's right.
All right. They still got us in slavery. They still got us in captivity. Just like Pharaoh had us in captivity in Egypt.
Right.
All right. Go back, read that again for us.
They hold the dominion over all Europe. Esau detaining in captivity his brother Jacob.
All right. Secondly, read that.
Secondly, that the prophecies of the prophets against Esau, Edom, Seir, and the cities of Edom, especially those of Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Obadiah, have not yet received their full accomplishment.
Right. Meaning what? They have not yet received their judgment for what they've done. All right. Let's go to Obadiah 1 and 18. Today's topic is the end of Edom.
That's right.
All right. The end of Edom. All right. Read that. It was Obadiah 1 and 18. Come on.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
It says the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Read.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
Uh-huh.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
For stubble. Read.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
And we shall kindle them and devour the house of Esau. Read.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
All praise to the Most High. That's what it says right now. It's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. They got to go because they're the liar. They're the hypocrite on the earth.
That's right.
That's what they do.
Right.
Give me Revelations 11. All right. I want verse 18. All right. Let's go there real quick. Let me get there with you, soldier. Revelations 11. Let me see if I want to start up a little bit. No, give me verse 18.
The book of Revelations, chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry.
All right, since the nations were angry, we see the evil that they're doing. The nations are angry right now.
Right.
All right, they see Esau for who they are. That's why Netanyahu, that's why he don't want Al Jazeera over there.
Right.
Because the people are starting to take notice of how evil they are.
Right.
All right, read that again.
And the nations were angry.
It says the nations were angry. Come on.
And thy wrath is come. And the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Which destroyed the earth.
That's right.
Okay, they destroyed with war. All right, they destroyed with their diseases. All right, they destroy it with their lies. That's what they do.
Right.
All right, they spread it from country to country, land to land. All right, from there, let's go to, let's switch it a little bit. Let's go to Jeremiah 51 again, but give me verse 24. All right, give me Jeremiah 51, 24, and 25. Watch this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 24.
Go ahead.
And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea,
Come on.
all their evil that they have done in Zion.
Right, so they are going to get it. Remember, they are just as guilty as Amalek.
Right.
All right, they are partners in crime. So God says there's going to come a day where they're going to get the recompense for what they've done. Go ahead.
That they have done in Zion in your sight,
Come
saith
on.
the Lord. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain,
Oh, destroying mountain. Read.
saith the Lord,
Read.
which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee.
Come on.
And roll thee down from the rocks.
Come on.
And will make thee a burnt mountain.
They're going to get burnt up with that nuclear fire like Officer Sampson was bringing out before. Now, let's go to 2 Ezra 15. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, all praise. 2 Ezra 15 and 1. All right. Samson crazy, man. All right, watch this. 2 Ezra 15, 1.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
The words of what?
prophecy.
Come on.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper.
Right, so we can read them in these last days. Go ahead.
For they are faithful and true.
They're faithful and true. Just like the Most High purposed it, that's exactly how it's going to come to pass. Come on.
Fear not the imaginations against thee.
Don't fear the imagination against thee, although they say we're not the people. We know who we are.
That's right.
We are the Jews according to the Bible.
That's right.
So don't fear what they say against us. Come on.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
When they try to discredit this truth, don't let that thing trouble you. Come on.
That speak against thee.
For
all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
all of the unfaithful. Hey, this going into the enemy, but it's talking about you wicked Israelites too. All of y'all are going to die too if you do not repent.
Right.
And now's the time to get it right, because Christ is soon to make his return.
That's right.
Come on.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Come on.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
And who do you think the ringleader of that is? America.
That's right.
Esau, Edom.
That's right.
They're responsible. All right, they're the ones who destroy the earth, like we just read in
Right,
Revelations
right.
11.
That's right. Yes,
They
sir.
bring the wickedness to the earth. Go ahead.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Let's read some more.
Therefore, saith the Lord, I would hold my tongue no more.
Read.
As touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
Profanely commit. Remember, when we read in Malachi 1 and 4, Esau is the border of wickedness.
That's right.
Come on.
Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Right, he's not going to suffer them to continue in these wicked acts anymore. The Lord, he held his peace for a time.
Right.
But in this day, he not going to hold his peace no more.
That's
all right,
right.
come on.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me.
And
the souls of the just complain continually.
It's saying the souls of the just complain continually. Give me Exodus 3 and 7. All right, give me Exodus 3 and 7 and Revelation 6 and 10. All right, watch this, y'all.
The book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 7. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people.
Of what?
My people.
He's seen the affliction of his people. Come on.
Which are in Egypt.
Which are in Egypt. Read.
And
so meaning what? He held his peace, but that don't mean he didn't see the rape, the rob, the murder. You don't mean he didn't see
Bring
it.
it out.
Yes, he saw it in ancient Egypt, and he see it in America, which is present day Egypt. All right, read that again.
And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt.
Come on.
And have heard their cry.
And have heard our what?
Their cry.
And have heard our cry. What is our cry? Luke 18 and 7.
Bring it out.
This is why it's so important to send up the prayers 3 times a day and pray for the right things, brothers and sisters.
Right.
All right, Luke 18 and 7. Watch this.
The book of Luke, chapter 18 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
And shall not God avenge his own elect? Which cry.
Which do what?
Which cry day and night unto him.
It was cry day and night. That's our what? That's our prayers, brothers and sisters. Now give me the one in Revelation 6 and 10. Watch this. Revelation chapter 6, verse 10. All right, so what are we realizing? That the Lord, he sees and he hears everything, brothers and sisters. Yeah, we're in Egypt. Yeah, we're in our captivity. But there is a God.
That's right.
Read what you got.
The book of Revelations, chapter 6 and verse 10.
Come on.
And they cried with a loud voice.
And they did what?
Cried with a loud voice.
Come on.
Saying, How long, O Lord?
How long?
O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
That them that dwell on the earth. Who is he talking about? This damn wicked nation of Edom.
Right. That's right.
All right, let's go back to Revelations 15 and 8. All right, read that again. Watch this.
The book of Revelations, chapter 15.
No, my bad. 2nd Ezra 15 and 8. My apologies. All right, so we're going back to 2nd Ezra 15 and 8. Watch this, y'all.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 8. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more.
Come on.
As touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Come on.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them.
He will do what?
Surely avenge them.
He said he will surely avenge us. Who's
That's
us?
right.
The Israelites.
That's right.
Come on.
And receive unto me all the innocent blood.
Come on.
From among them, Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
Come on.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
In the land of where?
Egypt.
In the land of where?
Egypt.
Egypt. That's talking about America.
That's right.
So the Lord said he ain't going to suffer us to dwell in the land of Egypt no longer after these things are fulfilled.
That's right.
And they're being fulfilled right before our eyes, brothers and sisters. Come on, read some more.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand.
That's our deliverance. Passover. The deliverance right there. That's what that's talking about. He's gonna pass over Egypt just like he did ancient Egypt. Read it again. Watch this.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt.
And do what?
Smite Egypt.
Come on.
With plagues as before. And what?
As what?
As before.
So he telling you in the scriptures, this ain't the same Egypt.
Right.
He telling you right there, this is
Brand new
a
thing.
different Egypt.
That's right.
Read it again.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand.
Come on.
And a stretched out arm. And smite Egypt.
And smite Egypt. Go ahead.
With plagues. As before.
Come on.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
Verse 12.
Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague.
Come on.
And punishment that God shall bring upon it.
God shall bring upon it. That's some good stuff right there.
That's right.
All right, let's go to
Yes, sir.
let's go to Revelations 9. Not Revelations, Romans 9. Y'all know this one. Let's go to Romans chapter 9. Give me verse 13. All right. We just reading the Bible.
Yes, sir.
Don't get mad at us.
That's all right.
All right, read that real quick.
The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13.
Go ahead.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
And they don't like that thing. They hate that. That's why they say, Al Jazeera, get the cameras out of here.
Right.
We don't want the people to see the truth. They want to keep this lie going. All right, verse 17. Watch this.
Verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh.
So now it's telling you why in Exodus the scripture was written like this and it was said to Pharaoh. Why the Lord allowed it to happen like this. Verse 17.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh.
Go ahead.
Even for this same purpose.
Even for the same purpose. Watch this.
Have I raised thee up.
Have he raised thee up? Come on.
That I might show my power
That
in
he might
thee.
do what?
Show my power.
Come on.
In thee. And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Throughout what?
All the earth.
Just like before, Joshua 2 and 8. Joshua chapter 2, verse 8. Just like before. All right. His name will be declared throughout all the earth. So guess what? Just like it was declared throughout all the earth during the time after Pharaoh was defeated and all his horsemen was drowned in the Red Sea. Same thing about to happen from this Egypt. Read this.
The book of Joshua, chapter 2 and verse 8.
Go ahead.
And before they were laid down, she came up unto the up.
Ooh, try 7. Try 7. Maybe 7 would be nicer.
That's it, Cap. Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on.
The book of Joshua, chapter 2 and verse 7. And the men pursued after them the way to Jordan unto the fords. And as soon as they which pursued after them were gone out, they shut the gate. And before they were laid down, she came up unto them upon the roof.
Come on.
And said unto the men, I know that the Lord hath given you the land.
Wait. So they came into another land. She said, I know that the Lord gave you this land. Come on.
And that your terror is fallen upon us.
It's fallen upon us. So after the Lord did that mighty work in Egypt, the whole world knew about the Israelites.
That's right.
Okay. Now from there, for the sake of time, let's go to Isaiah 13. All right, give me Isaiah chapter 13 real quick. All right, start at verse 1. Watch this, y'all.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 1. The burden of Babylon.
The burden of who?
Babylon.
All right, come on.
Which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
And that's what we've been doing. Just like officer, we bring out Jeremiah 28 and 8. That's what we doing. We lifting up the prophecies, the Bible, the banner upon the mountain. This is that destroying mountain that we just read about in Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 25. Read it again.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Come on.
Exalt the voice unto them.
Exalt the voice unto our people who are trapped here in Babylon. Go ahead.
Shake the hand.
Do what?
Shake the hand.
Teach them and correct them. Come on.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Brothers and sisters, that prison time is coming. Ultimately, the deaths are coming. That's all right. It's all written and it's going to happen as the Lord hath purposed it.
Come
on.
I I have commanded my sanctified ones.
Come on.
I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger.
The sanctified ones are the apostles, the prophets.
That's right.
The mighty ones is the angels. Come on.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Uh-huh.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people.
Uh-huh.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdom of nations gathered together.
Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
So the Lord is setting up the battle. He's setting up what? Armageddon.
That's right.
The Lord is setting up all of this. Come on.
They come from a far country.
Read.
From the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation.
Come on.
To destroy the whole land.
And what's capable of destroying the whole land? Those ICBMs.
That's right.
Nuclear missiles.
Nope.
That's what that's talking about. Come on.
Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
It said, "Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand." Come on.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
As a destruction from the Almighty. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 40. We almost done. We almost done. We just going over the end of Edom. That's
Right.
all. All right. Read that. Watch this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 40.
Come on.
The great and mighty clouds shall be lifted up.
What are those great and mighty clouds? Those are talking about those missiles. Come on.
Full of wrath. And the star that they may make all the earth afraid.
Come on.
And them that dwell therein. And they shall pour out over every high and eminent place and horrible star.
Read. That horrible star going into that missile. Come on.
Fire and hail and flying swords.
Flying swords. What's those flying swords, officers?
Missiles.
Missiles. Come on.
And many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters.
That's going into the militaries, all right? This is going into war. Come on.
And they shall break down the cities and walls,
Come on.
mountains and hills, trees of the wood, and grass of the meadows, and their corn.
Read.
And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon.
Unto who?
Babylon.
To who?
Babylon.
Read.
And make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her.
Come on.
Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall be well heard.
Right. Everybody who see Babylon is going to be well heard.
That's right.
Now, some good stuff right there.
Yes, it is.
Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 5, because remember, this is the Passover edition right here.
Right. That's right.
All right, so let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 5. Give me verse 1. All right, watch this, family. Watch this.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Come on.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labor.
That's us right there. They made no account of our labors, but it's going to come a day when we're going to stand boldly. All right, come on.
Verse 2. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
The strangeness of his what?
Of his salvation.
Think about how terrified Pharaoh was when the plagues came. His son was dead. All right, think about all of those plagues, the plagues of darkness. Wisdom of Solomon touches on what was really going on with the plagues of darkness. You felt damn creatures walking past you like, what the hell? You can't see nothing. People over there falling to their deaths. People over there having heart attacks in the night. You understand? So when they see this, they're going to be terrified. All right, because why? Give me that in Isaiah 32 and 5. Okay? Watch this. Isaiah 32, verse 5.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
The vile person.
I'm sorry, 31 and 5. That's my bad. 31 and 5.
The book of
Start
Isaiah.
at verse 1. Watch this, y'all.
Yes, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Right, so woe to them that continue to trust in America, knowing that America is going to be destroyed.
Right.
All right, read.
And stay on horses. And trust in chariots.
You trust in all the possessions. You trust in all the things of Babylon. Come on.
Because they are many. And in horsemen, because they are very strong.
Read.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
But you don't trust in the Creator. You don't trust in the Lord, the Creator. Come on.
Neither seek the Lord.
Read.
Yet he also is wise.
Come on.
And will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoer.
Right, so there's nothing you could do to get out of it except repent. Come
That's
on.
right. And against the help of them that work iniquity.
Watch this.
Now the Egyptians are men.
This is talking about America. Yes. Okay, it says the Egyptians, they are men, read.
And not God.
Come on.
And their horses fleshed, and not spirit.
Right, they're chariots, flesh, and not spirit, not UFOs. That's another part. Come on.
When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall.
Nah, I ain't gonna say not another one, because this is what it's talking about. Their chariots, their vehicles are manly, carnally.
Right.
You understand? Give me that one in 2nd Ezra 4:21. Watch this. Let me go back to this. One of the officers looked at me strange, like, what are you talking about? So watch this. 2nd Ezra 4:21. Read this.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4 and verse 21.
Come on.
For like as the ground is given unto the wood, and the seed to his flood, even so they that dwell upon the earth may understand nothing but that which is upon the earth.
You may only understand the damn Teslas. You only understand Chrysler. That's all you understand.
Wow.
But our people are caught up in those material things.
Right.
All right? Now, read on.
And he that dwelleth above the heavens,
come on, outside of this earthly carnal realm, read,
may only understand the things that are above the height of the heavens.
So now let's go back to Isaiah 31:3. Watch this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and verse 3.
Watch this.
Now the Egyptians are men.
They're men. America, they're men. All this technology was man-made. Read.
And not God.
Come on.
And their horses flesh.
And their chariots, their horses, their vehicles, the things that they have here is carnal. That's what it's saying. Come on.
And not spirit.
And not spirit. I'm not finna give you the whole UFO breakdown in Ezekiel, but that spirit, that's talking about the chariots.
That's right.
Come on.
When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall.
Come on.
And he that is hoping shall fall down.
Read on.
And they all shall fall together.
They all shall fall together. Esau, all of them, Edom, they all going to fall. Come on.
For thus hath the Lord spoken unto me.
Come on.
Like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey.
Come on.
When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice.
Read.
Nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion.
You see that? The Lord is going to fight for our people.
Yes,
Come
that's
on.
right.
And for the hill thereof.
Read.
As birds flying.
As what?
As birds flying.
As birds flying. As birds flying. Read.
So will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem.
How's it going to do that? Give me Isaiah 48, 140, not Isaiah, Psalms 148 and 2. What is this talking about? What is this talking about? Psalms 148 and 2. Read that, please.
The book
Watch
of
this.
Psalms, chapter 148 and verse 2. Praise ye him, all his angels. Praise ye him, all his hosts.
His hosts, Revelation 1 and 6. No 1 and 7. Read that.
The book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 7. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power.
What?
Sorry, sir. That's Timothy. The book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 7.
Come on.
Behold, he cometh with clouds.
He cometh with what?
Clouds.
With clouds. Those are his chariots, the UFOs, the spirits. Read.
And every eye shall see him.
And every eye shall see him.
Yes,
Come
right.
on.
And they also which pierced him. And all kindreds
Who
of the...
pierced them? The Romans.
Yes.
And the Romans are who? Edomites.
That's right.
They're going to see it. Read it again.
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Read.
And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Because of him. Back to Isaiah 31 and 5. Come
That's
on.
right.
Isaiah 31 and 5. Watch this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and verse 5.
Come on.
As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it.
He will do what?
Deliver it.
Deliver it. Deliver it.
That's
Just
right.
like he delivered us before.
That's right.
Read.
And passing over.
And doing what?
Passing
Uh-oh.
over.
And doing what?
Passing over.
This will be the next Passover.
That's
Come
right.
on.
He will preserve it.
He will preserve his people.
Yes.
Back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 2. Come on, we almost done. We almost done. Stay with me, reader.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 2.
Come on.
When they see it, they shall be troubled
Come
with
on.
terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation.
Come on.
So far beyond all that they looked for. And they repenting and groaning from anguish
Come on.
of spirit shall say within themselves, This was he whom we had sometimes in derision.
Come on.
And a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness.
Read.
And his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God?
Come on.
And his lot is among the saints.
Hosea chapter 1 verse 10. All right, we almost done. Hosea chapter 1 verse 10 and 11. Come on.
The book of Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sands of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Come on.
And it shall come to pass.
And it shall come to pass
that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
Come on.
There it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Where were we said that we are not the people? In Israel and America.
That's right.
You understand that thing right there? All right, from there, give me Isaiah 11 and 15. All right, Isaiah chapter 11, verse 15. Watch this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 15.
Come on.
And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea. And with his mighty wind.
Let's start at 14, please.
Yes, sir.
Verse
Verse 14. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines.
Of who?
Of the Philistines.
The Palestinians, the Ishmaelites. Come on.
Toward the west.
They
shall spoil them of the east together.
Come on.
They shall lay their hands upon Edom.
Upon who?
Edom.
Upon who?
Edom.
Come on.
And Moab.
Read.
And the children of Ammon.
Come on.
Shall obey them.
Verse 15.
And the Lord shall utterly destroy the tongue of Egyptian seed.
America's going to be destroyed. Come on.
And with his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the river, and shall smite it into the 7 streams, and make men go over dry shod. And there shall be an highway for the remnant of his people.
Come on.
Which shall be left from Assyria.
Read.
Like as it was to Israel in the day that he came out of the land of Egypt.
Exactly the same way.
That's right.
We're going to be walking on dry shod. The same exact way. Jeremiah 16 and 14. Last scripture. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. All right, read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 14.
Come on.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Read.
But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he hath driven them, and will bring them again into the land that I gave unto their fathers.
And that's all right. That's the end of Edom, and that's our deliverance. All praise to the Most High right there. All praise.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.